Yesterday I put up a video on Instagram with this dress, and I thought that I would just do a vlog where I showed you how things ended up with this wonderful green thing that I knitted primarily on our skiing holiday. I talked about this in vlog number a couple of weeks back. So if you go to the channel side and it's the two videos just that named something about knitting and skiing holiday or something like that, then I talk about this green thing. But I finished this a couple of nights ago, and the thing is that I tried it on, and in the video when I have it on, it doesn't really suit me. So I put up the video on Instagram as a reel, and I had a lot of comments on the dress. People saying you could do this, you could do that, and what I'm going to do now is that I am going to take a knitting needle and try to pick up the stitches where I want to take the dress apart again, because I need to, these rows, I need to remove those. I need to remove the make this piece shorter, and then the folds here, I am going to take them from the front and then turn them and put them in the sides instead, just to see if that, I think that's going to work better, because then I don't have the folds in front, which makes me look bigger than I am, and the way that the dress is cut right now makes my body look shorter and doesn't really do anything good for my body. So this is what's going to happen. And oh, by the way, you can call me Marie, and I am vlogging here from Denmark. I am sitting on the first floor of our house in my office / knitting room. You can see some of my yarn here in the background and some of my books. I have moved, I'm sitting somewhere else in the room because I'm a bit closer to the window, so we get a bit of lighting. And besides that, this room is totally a mess right now, because we have the carpenter came this morning, the electrician were here last week before Easter, and yeah, I just felt like I think I'm going to try this, because I think that's going to work. And now I just need to decide where to do this, and that's the difficulty, because yeah, I actually, when I found out how the dress was on my body, I got so, what do you call it, irritated that it didn't, wasn't looking the way I wanted it to do. So I got quite frustrated, and normally when I get a bit frustrated, I just unravel whatever it is, and I really do not hesitate even if it's, well, sometimes, I don't just, go straight to unravel it, because of course I have like projects that I think has been, really, agony. In Denmark we have a saying that it's pulling out teeth, which kind of means that it's a process that is painful and takes a long time because I haven't had any of my teeth pulled out as an adult, but I'm sure that it's not very pleasant. And so that saying is, pulling out teeth. And, some projects are really frustrating, and all of your hopes and dreams are, flushed down the drain several times during the project. And those projects, might be more, you hesitate before you just unravel it. And I haven't just unraveled this because I was like, so if you unravel this, what are you going to do then? Then I checked out other patterns in this yarn. I couldn't really make up my mind, and I have also bought a huge amount of this particular yarn, so that's also one of the reasons that I haven't just unraveled the whole thing. Also because this, I've shown you this before, it's called Elixir, and it's a pattern from Hobby. It's free on their website. The yarn is also from Hobby. I am not sponsored by them. I just like free stuff. Who doesn't? And I think I haven't Pom Pom magazine, who is the designer behind the Elixir and a lot of other new patterns on Hobby's webpage. They were kind of new to me. I know that they are not a new yarn brand. As you can see, now I'm trying to separate the skirt from the bodice, you could say. So right now I am pulling things apart, and it didn't take me long to put the skirt on the top. It's more that the skirt took me a while to knit, because I am approximately 107 centimeters around the bust, which means that this is a size, I have no idea, but something that fits that size. And which means that when you do the skirt, the model is supposed to be a little bit bigger, so I think that I also, while I was knitting this, several times thought that maybe this is too big. And even though I don't mind oversize, I am not a teeny tiny young girl. I am a grown woman, and I would like to dress as one. Oh my god. So this is a blow yarn, so we have like a core of cotton and then the alpaca on the outside. And right now the alpaca has decided that it's not going to just give up, which means I am going to be a bit violent with this. Oh no, it's coming apart, as you can see. So I know that I shouldn't be this impatient, and I should be maybe a little more careful, but this doesn't really go anywhere. And I also have to decide with myself, because now I'm taking a couple of, I actually think that the length that the dress has right now is fine. It's just around knee length, which I think suits my body very well. As you can see, this is the skirt, and it's like ridiculously big, right? This is ridiculous. Oh my god. So this is, and it's not that, it doesn't look that long, but you know how it is. Yeah, maybe I should knit this a couple of centimeters longer. So I might have to do that. So let's put this away, because this is not our focus right now. Our focus right now is top. So it's like, oh, it's like this. And it's actually these, I don't know, 7 centimeters or something like that, that I have to remove. I'm not going to do the color stitch again. Yeah, this. I'm not going to do that again. It actually didn't work the way I thought it would. You know, sometimes things just didn't go your way. And today is actually my birthday, and that's and it's really grey day here in Denmark. And in Denmark you say that the weather on your birthday indicates if you've been a good kid this last year. So it's been raining, it's been grey, it's around 9-10 degrees Celsius, so not particularly warm for this time of year. Yeah, so I haven't been a good girl apparently. Yeah, I just have to realize that I have to do better next year, so that the people of Denmark can have a bit of sunshine on my birthday. So, but I really enjoy making these videos, so that's why I am choosing to do a vlog on my birthday about this dress, and I hope that, okay, this is also, you know, quite big. It is oversized for me still, so that's why I am a bit cautious about just you know, doing something that will make me look bigger. And as I have told you before, I am in the process of losing some weight, and even though I'm trying not to jinx it, because I know that if I get in my mind I'm going to, you know, lose another 10 kilos or something like that, it's going to, you know, it's not going to happen. So I am in like this limbo where I don't know if I am, you know, if I should knit my things in a smaller size than I am used to. But you could say that the way I have lost some weight is, it's quite a lot around the thighs. I can see it's and around my waist. Not so much around my bust, which is nice because I am not that voluminous around the bust. So that would, you know, be one of the places I don't want to, you know, lose a lot of, I don't know. So yeah, so that's why this is, You know, when we make our own clothes, we use hours and hours and hours on knitting and, you know, thinking about what color should I knit, what would look good on me, would this model look good on me, and I guess that's also why some, including myself, have a tendency to return to the same basic patterns and then just like tweak them. I have this dress is knitted from a pattern called Stripes My Size. It's by Linnet, and I've knitted things using this pattern at least 2 times, I know. And I know that this the way that this is made, the way that the neckline is made, just fits my body quite well. And because I have my kind of like a I need more material in the neck than I think a lot of people have, because I have very soft joints, and so I have this problem with my back, which I have to pay some attention to when I choose knitting patterns also, because if I choose something with a small neck line or a tight neckline and there aren't any short rows in the neck, they have a tendency to curl up here and it feels like getting suffocated, and it's not very nice. So I have to, you know, be attentive to that, just like some people have. I know a lot of my podcasting colleagues talk about having long arms or long bodies, or maybe they have wider shoulders than they think a lot of knitwear designers are aware of. Oh, yay! Now I got to talking and I didn't get to put on a stitch marker when I came to the end of the round, but I'm just going to take one of these that can open. This bowl my daughter made for me, and I think it's very nice to have some of the children's things. And so this is, I hope that you find this very exciting to sit and watch me try to, you know, rescue this thing. So yeah, and now she's also singing. Whoop. That. Okay, so this is the start of, yes, this is the start. Yes, I can see. Yeah, that's good. So this is the start of the round. I just need to go all the way around here and pick up all of the stitches before I can unravel all of this. I heard a English podcaster call unraveling something else. Can't remember what she called it. Did she call it? Oh, I don't remember. I'm not a native English speaker, if you don't know that, and I have to like pick up words from like other English knitting podcasters or TV programs. In Denmark, we don't dub TV programs. We since like the 70s, when they showed a American program or a American film like Friends or Saving Private Ryan or whatever it was they showed on TV. They never. We just had like subtitles, and then so that might be why. My watch is telling me to get up. I just got this new watch for my birthday, and I have asked it to keep an eye on me so I don't get like to become a total couch potato. But you know, maybe I should do more knit walking. Yeah, my husband had quite a lot of fun. We have what that called in English, season pass, I think, for Legoland, and we were in the Legoland for the first time. Sunday, yes, and there is a lot of waiting for children, a lot of children asking, can we go there? I don't want to go there, mom. And then knit actually might keep me sane. Okay, there are small knots on yarn. I don't mind that. I know that it irritates some people quite a lot, but I've heard, I had a Danish yarn brand owner say that if they wanted the yarn spun completely without knots in the yarn, the amount of yarn wasted would be ridiculously a lot of yarn. I'm not sure who said that, but it makes sense because the machines that makes like the yarn, well, depending on how good the operator is, I guess that sometimes the thread breaks, and then you just do like a knot to get the machine rolling again. So if the tension on the machine is too high compared to what do you call it? Compared to like maybe this was stupid. This might have been stupid. Maybe I should have, started. But yeah, I'm going to fix this. And as knitters, we know that when you really love yarn, you don't mind. Who am I kidding? Of course, I'm going to get really annoyed with myself in like 5 minutes when I realize that this was, I should have thought this through before I did it, but now I've done it, and I've picked up all of these stitches, and I am so hoping that I didn't lose the row, that I have been a good girl and not like zigzagged up and down in the different rows on this top. But we are nearing the end. If you think, oh, this is so relaxing watching this Danish woman pick up stitches, I think I have an episode called Unravel with me, because I unravel an entire project in that video. Oh my god, I think I did it. So now I have put in the needle. Oh, this is and of course when I finished this I was like, upset. This might be the best word. Yeah. So I pulled out the needle and I was like, and then I I'm using the needle for something else. Is that stupid? Yes, it is. It's definitely stupid. But yeah, where is the beginning? Yes, this is the beginning, and here is the end of the yarn, and we are unraveling. Yes, we are. And now I am hoping that you will look. So this is where I must have been a bit annoyed about that. I might have been, because so close to being at the point where I wanted to be. Yeah. Yeah. That's the way it is sometimes when you make your own stuff and you... Oh, where did you come from? Oh, this is going to be so interesting, I guess. There might be a lot of work involved in this. So, but yeah, I hate wasting yarn, and I know I have experienced that when I do something where I focus on the end result. Yes, what did I just say? This is going to pull out teeth a bit. Yes, I don't have this bag. Okay, I have this bag, but this is a bag brand where I don't have one of these. But I just discovered that apparently my mom has a redesigned bag, and she was like, okay, I think these redesigned leather bags, this is just like the bags that she received the bag in. Yeah. So, yeah. But now I have a redesigned bag also. Yeah, right. So, I'm going to unravel this, and then I have to decide if I'm going to put the project where I am using the correct needles, and I have to decide. I have to try and remember if it was which exact needle I actually used for this. I have to find the original project bag. I know where it is. I know where the original project bag is, so it's not that big of a problem. But you know, one step forward, two steps back. It's kind of like that process. So, but I'm going to have this dress, and I'm going to love it. And I think it's going to be like a spring, maybe an autumn thing. I don't dress according to the time of year. I dress according to the temperature, because I know that there are some that kind of like change their entire wardrobe when the seasons change, but I don't, because I wasn't raised that way. That's not the way my mother did it, and I think once I was like so organized that I put away all of my oh my god, I actually sorry, apparently doing this I activated the watch enough to say that the good job, you have reset the activity alarm. So apparently this is enough. Who am I cheating? I'm cheating myself. Okay, that's stupid. So, I'm going to unravel this, and yeah, and maybe, right now we are in this remodeling mess and we are living, the four of us, at the first floor. Normally it's only the kids who's up here on the first floor. The office that I'm sitting in right now, we have recently finished, because I wanted to have like a designated space where I can sit and work on my computer. And since my husband also have a job where he works on the computer, it's very nice to have a room like this where you can sit and have all of your stuff, in the correct height on a comfortable chair and all that stuff. So, because I have been working from my kitchen table for a long period of time, and it's not really that nice to, sit somewhere that's not supposed to be the place where you sit and like type. My job involves a lot of typing, a lot of watching a screen. So yeah, and my husband's job is also some computer work, but also a lot of like him mending stuff, mainly. Oh my god, I know what that's called. It's gone. Well, he works for a company that repairs and also sells GPS systems for tractors and other agricultural or machines for primarily I don't know, forests, like green. I'm kind of missing words right now. I guess you don't really care what my husband does for a living. And if you really want to know, please leave a comment and I will figure out what it's called in English. But I don't think you really care, and that's just fine. So I have some nice unraveling to do here, and let's hope I don't unravel myself. So, second ball of yarn done. Going into the tote, the redesigned tote bag. It's quite big. It's very nice. Tote bags have a tendency to either be very small or really big, I think. But this is a good size. I have in Denmark. It's been for the last, I think, 2 years. They've tried to stop, cut down on the amount of plastic in our system, and that's why that plastic bags when you buy something in a shop has it's been forbidden for shop owners to give their customers free plastic bags. I think it's for 2 years, something like that. So a lot of shops have started to sell like this cotton bags for people to bring home their shopping. And so all of a sudden I am having opinions about shopping bags. What's smart for them to be made of? Is it smart for them to be made of cotton? It's smart of them to be made of some kind of recycled plastic. There are a lot of solutions to this, and a lot of politics, and a lot of other bit frustrating stuff. Not that I don't think that we should reduce the amount of plastic in our system. I really think we should. And I don't, when you just got a plastic bag in each shop that you went into a couple of years ago, I always had like plastic shopping bags all over the house, because at that point I had like teenagers living at home, and you might know what teenagers are like. They are like, I'm going to put this away later. I think that's the general opinion from a lot of teenagers. I'm going to put this away later. Okay, you're going to do that later. Well, when is later? Oh, it's going to be like never. Okay, of course I didn't. Okay, so these stitches is on one row and these stitches, because I can't unravel this, are on another row. So what I'm going to do is, yes, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to do sound effects. Nice. Something like this. Okay. Yeah. This was just, going to happen. But I've unraveled it, and now I'm going to put the top away, and then I am going to pick up the skirt and try to pick up the stitches. When did this start? Now I have to kind of remember, where did the round start? I think it started around in the middle of, oh, okay, smart. This is where the round started, because I was lazy, and in the pattern you're supposed to do like knit one row, purl one row. I didn't want to do that. I was kind of like lazy, so I just knitted back and forth, and then just knitted all the stitches until I had these 12 rows of gather stitch. So that helps me right now. So now practice makes perfect. In Danish you would say, of harm you get wiser. Ja. Af skade bliver man klog. Ha ha ha. So maybe I'm trying to be a bit smaller this time. Okay, this is not as easy as I could hope it to be. I'm getting quite a stitch blind almost. Oh, this is so exciting vlogging med it. Yes, Marie. You can call me Marie. My name is really, really Danish. I don't think you can be called Mette anywhere else in the world. So we go with Marie on this English podcast. I once we were, I don't know, exchange students for a week. I don't know if you can be that. But we were sort of exchange students for a week, and I lived with a English family who struggled quite a lot with my name. Okay, here I have unraveled like 3 stitches, which is, of course I've unraveled 3 stitches. I'm trying to pick up stitches. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be so exciting to try and make this kind of work. Oh my god, this better be good, Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I think you might have seen me unravel enough, so I actually think that I am going to just continue picking these stitches up, and I'm going to let you off the hook. I hope that you have enjoyed this vlog anyway, that you have had something to do while I was trying to fix this project, and I will try to keep you posted about how this turns out. This is going to be like the second try with this, so it might, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to unravel the bottom, all of the bottom, and then I'm just going to do like a straight bottom knitted top down. This is because maybe the plaid thing just doesn't work for my body, but I'm going to give it a shot because when I saw this design, I really fell in love with it. And if you have forgotten, the design is Elixir, and the pattern is free on Hobbies webpage. You can also buy this yarn. This is the original yarn, not the original colorway, but the original yarn that's the Elixir blouse is knitted in. It's called Garland. And I can also see that Pom Pom magazine right now are having like a sale thing. I'm not sure why they have it, but and maybe it's already over. I saw them posting a lot about their sale before Easter, so the sale might have ended. But you can go to their webpage or their Instagram profile and check that out. Yeah. Until next time, I hope that you enjoy life in general, and I am looking forward for seeing you again. Please give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And until next time, happy knitting.